What's up, RGC family? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the exciting new update coming to Piggy, which is the new Piggy Open World update called Piggy Intercity. Now, in case you haven't been following Minitoon's Twitter account, he's been leaking lots of great photos, videos, and information for the upcoming release. So I'm going to be reviewing those in this video and sharing my predictions on what the new Piggy Intercity update will be about. This all started around Christmas when Minitoon tweeted this question right here, asking fans for feedback on what they'd like to see in an open world version of Piggy. There was quite a bit of feedback on this thread with some insightful replies from Minitoon, which includes a reply to my tweet that you can see right here. I mentioned that it would be cool to see dynamic environments, a crafting system, achievements, clans, and a quest system. And Minitoon actually responded saying that the dynamic environments are something that he definitely wants to add to the game at some point in the future, which is pretty cool. Some other notable replies that Minitoon had were from a request that Creekcraft made here when he asked for a large map with locations from the actual chapters, becoming infected when you die, looking for food, water, resources, and building structures, and of course, an XP system to help you level up. Minitoon said that pretty much everything Creek requested is either in the release, in the works, or coming in an update right after the initial release. So these are all pretty exciting features as well. Now this one right here is pretty cool because Minitoon shares a video showing off the character creation process. That's right, you will be able to create and customize your Piggy Intercity character to whatever look combination you want. That's pretty exciting because everyone will have their own unique look in this game. Minitoon then goes on to talk about the PvP aspect of the game, and for those of you who don't know what PvP is, it's player versus player, or the ability to fight other players in the game. So the good news is it's completely optional and can be toggled on and off, and when it is enabled, there will be a designated safe areas throughout the world so you can take a little break when needed. Also, when you are killed by a player or a bot, you become infected, and Minitoon shared this video of what it looks like when you become infected. You can see here that the eyes of the characters become evil looking, and you now become locked in PvP mode until you choose to respawn. So you can choose to wreak havoc on other players trying to survive when you're infected, or you can choose to respawn and get back into the survival action yourself. Also, Minitoon is thinking about mobile players with a special lock-on mode that allows aiming during combat to be much easier on mobile devices. I know a lot of you will be happy with that feature because it could be otherwise difficult to aim and try to hit characters at the same time. And he also shared these leaks right here, which show a character named Dylan hanging out in the refinery, and moments later, you see the same foreground character running from a mob of infected characters. That's pretty terrifying, actually, and I can see a lot of people really getting into the survival mode aspect of this game. Minitoon also goes on to say that initially Piggy Intercity will be mostly old maps connected together to make one big world, but at some point in the future he plans to expand that by adding new locations and possibly removing old ones, which is great because that means we will have dynamic environments that change over time. So some of the initial locations you'll be familiar with because of the chapters from Piggy, but over time that's going to change. So what does all of that mean, and how is this game actually going to work? Well, from all of the information that Minitoon has revealed, it sounds like this Piggy Intercity update is going to be a lot like a mixture of the game Rust mixed with all the best aspects of Piggy. Now, if you don't know what Rust is, I have linked to it in the description below, but you can check out this gameplay right here. Basically, Rust is an open world survival game where you have to forage for food and water and build your own structures, weapons, vehicles, with the ultimate goal of surviving as long as possible by any means necessary. And if you look at this screenshot from Minitoon more closely, you can see here that there is a health, food, and water meter on the left side of the screen. So this seems to line up with the need for making sure your character has food and water to survive. One question I have, and feel free to chime in here, Minitoon, if you're watching this video, is if you die, do you lose all of your items? And if so, can your items be looted by other players? In the game of Rust, when you die, you lose your items and have to start all over again. However, it becomes somewhat addicting because each time you play, you try to outlast your previous best by living longer using the tactics that you've learned while playing. And something that could make this game even more fun is teaming up with a group of friends to build an amazing fort and survive as long as possible. So I can't wait. I am pretty excited about this update, and it could be released any day now based on the tweets that we're seeing from Minitoon. They are probably just ironing out the final mechanics and bugs, so Minitoon, if you're watching, I'd love to help you test, so hit me up. And as soon as this update comes out, I will be live streaming with all of you, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified as soon as we go live. And don't forget to check out our Kitty Chapter 10 predictions and our Piggy Book 2 Chapter 4 tutorial right here on RGC Family. See ya!